Hey everyone, it's Megan. I only have the lights in my room to work with. I'm like trying to think of ways where it's like not as powerful. I guess that's better. My hair isn't curly today. So I wanted to talk about another TV show. I was struggling though deciding which TV show to talk about because I didn't want to be completely like a fraud, and just start talking about a show and being like, oh yeah, I really love this show, and then all of a sudden I forgot that in season 1, I don't know, some shit happened. I'm so good with words. A couple years back, I started watching Parks and Rec. I finished catching up before the last season came out. One of the main things that I love about Parks and Rec is that every single character has a spot on the show. Every character is essential to the plot. And then another thing is that every single character's personality is distinct. There's no two characters that are exactly the same. Even Jerry's like, it's not like he has like a main role in every single episode, but we find out his backstory. We find out that he has a smoking hot wife. When he's at home, he's not clumsy, he's comfortable. He is this completely different person than who he is at work. When you're writing a show with so many characters, it's hard not to let their personality traits kind of bleed into another character's personality traits. Like, that shows, to me, that's really good writing. And that's how every show should be. Every show should pay attention to their characters that much. Another reason why I love Parks and Rec is the relationships on the show. I'm just gonna start with Leslie Knope and Ann Perkins. One of my favorite things about it is Leslie and Ben, they're like in love. They like each other and they love each other. Yet still, like, when Ann is mentioned or when Ann comes to town, Leslie gravitates towards Ann and kind of just tells Ben, like, I need my time with my best friend. And I love you, but this is my best friend. There's something about having a friendship outside of a romantic relationship that is special. And I think that they did that really well with the three of them. Maybe I'll talk about Ron and April, who Ron kind of took April under his wing, and both of them are similar in the sense where it's like they don't care about people, but when they do care about people, oh, they care about them. They have a connection. No one else has to understand it, but they know that they care for each other and they don't have to say it, and that is also special. Leslie and Ann constantly tell each other how much they mean to one another, and Ron and April don't do that. That doesn't mean that both friendships aren't worth the same. They are. And they're just different because there are different types of friendships in the real world. One of the best parts about Parks and Rec is Leslie Knope. She just puts her thought into every single thing that she does, and she cares for people with her whole heart, and she is a friend to everyone. She's just a really important character on television, and she's not even my favorite character. I can still say that she's the best character in Parks and Rec. Everything that happens in Parks and Rec happens for a reason, I would say, and that's substantial. The downside of me not having my hair curly is no slow motion, like,
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Leslie Knope going with the flow. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. This might not be my best work, kiddos. Bye, bye, bye. 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 Baba booey.